welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Crystal Lauren, back at it with another video. If you're new, definitely hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification so you're notified every time I post a video. Okay, let's get comfortable. As you can see, it's a change in scenery, giving more comfy, cozy, because we're gonna be talking. All right, this video is gonna be college do's and don'ts, just like tips for anyone coming into school. If you're already in school, you know, first year, like, and you just need some more tips or advice or anything like that. So let's get into it. I have 10 tips that I wrote down. I'm a third year poli-sci major. I'm a minor in criminal justice and pre-law. Yeah, it's a lot, but I go to school in Buff. I go to Damien University. It's a private, small little private school, like right outside of Buffalo. I'ma still say it's Buffalo, but the people here are gonna be like, this is not Buffalo. But yeah, let's get into it. I hope y'all like it. You know, just let me know if y'all resonate. Let me know if it's some more advice, you know, that you want to say. Leave it down in the comments. Let me know if y'all got your own advice. Let me know if y'all have different experiences than me, because yeah, 3 years, a lot happens, you know. So the first one I'm gonna say is take freshman year seriously. Like, I know you come in and you're hype, you're in school, it's no more high school, you feeling this independence and this freedom, and you know, like, that this is for some people. Some people are like introverts, some people are extroverts. So the people who are extroverts, they just want to be social, they want to be at every party, they want to be getting to know everybody, and that's cool. Like, for real, go ahead, like, because you gotta go out, you gotta celebrate, you know, you gotta get to know people, but don't let that distract you from your studies. Like, make sure you're balancing everything. Like, don't be going to the party every weekend and you're not on top of your schoolwork, because it's like, then what are you here for? Like, you know, you have to take it serious because you're paying for school. I don't know, like, if you're directly paying for school, but it's coming out of your pocket, somebody's pocket. Like, this is not high school, or like if you went to a public school, it's not free no more. Baby, you're paying for your education, so take it serious. Number 2, set goals for yourself. I didn't really do this my freshman year at all, because when I tell y'all, like, I was not focused. I'm giving y'all all the advice I wish somebody gave me, to be very honest. Yeah, set goals for yourself. Like, you know, you want to be somewhere. I feel like set an expectation for yourself, because if you don't, then like you just justify everything. You'll be like, oh, like, you know, you'll do the bare minimum because you're not setting a goal for yourself, or you'll be happy with the bare minimum because you don't have an expectation for yourself. When you don't have an expectation for yourself, no one else has an expectation for you. You know what I mean? Like, why would somebody expect you to get this GPA or do that when you don't have that expectation for yourself? Like, it's not gonna go through, it's gonna fall through. You gotta instill that in yourself. And it could be the littlest goal. It don't have to be anything big, but baby, as long as you accomplish it, you're gonna feel good about yourself. And we love that. We love feeling good about ourselves. We don't need nobody else to feel good for us, because we feel good for ourselves. Oh, this is a really, really good one, and I know a lot of people have a hard time doing this. Celebrate yourself. Like we just talked about setting goals. So you accomplish something big, like you get a 90 on that exam you was busting your ass for. Celebrate yourself. It can be the littlest thing, like, you know, go to a party, like do something you like go take a walk. It could be something so small. It does not have to be big, but I feel like people are more hard on themselves in school than they do celebrating themselves. Like, they put themselves down, like, oh, they didn't get the grade they wanted, they didn't accomplish this, and they dwell on that. Like, definitely take it in. But if you're gonna be, you know, like, upset about something because you didn't accomplish something, when you accomplish it, celebrate yourself. I feel a lot of people don't celebrate themselves. They just be like, oh yeah, you know, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, blah blah blah. Yeah, celebrate it though. And I needed to teach myself that, because I was so hard on myself. Like, I was just like, But anytime something went wrong or something went left, I was like 10 times harder on myself. Like, and that don't make sense. Like, why do we do that? You gotta celebrate yourself and do everything for you. Don't wait for anybody to do anything for you. Do it for yourself first. 4, this is a big one. have a financial plan, okay? Please have a financial plan. When I tell you, when I was applying to schools and I was in 12th grade, like I was doing everything by myself, like literally everything. Like my mom don't even know her FAFSA. Like I created my mom's whole FAFSA thing. Like I know her password. Like she don't even go into it. Like I do all that myself. So if like that's your situation, just make sure you have the plan, because this is your future, you know what I mean? Like everything is on you. Let me not say that, but like no, yeah, when you go to school, like your advisors, your professors, like they're not calling your parents, they're calling you. Like you, like they treat you as an adult. You are an adult now. Like you have responsibilities, you know? Like it's none of that like your parents consent, unless it's like a parent loan. But like everything else is you. Like they're coming straight to you because this is your life. You chose to come to school. So have a financial plan. Just know everything you're going into. Don't go into anything blindly, baby, because like loans, for example, know how much your interest is. Know if you have an unsubsidized and you have a subsidized loan, you know, because those are two different things, and you want to make sure you know what you're taking out and what you're going to be paying for. This goes into like my next thing. I didn't really put it as a tip, but like if you have work study, work that job. That's free money, okay? I made a mistake. Like I was thinking, oh, I'm automatically getting that money and now I just have to work for it. No, that is not the case. You work for it and you get the money. So say you don't show up for a shift, you're not getting that money. You know what I mean? Like if you don't work that, you're not getting that money. So take work study serious. Work study is free money. Also, like start your own business. Like you know, find another source of income. If you like not working off campus, like as a freshman I didn't work off campus, I worked on campus. But I wish I had my own like little side hustle, you know? Like it's never bad to have extra income, because baby, college is gonna get your pockets. Like I know that firsthand. College is gone. You gotta be built strong, you know what I mean? So start something. I used to like, I know how to braid a little bit. I used to do people's hair, but I didn't charge. So don't be like me. Like I didn't charge people because it wasn't like something I really wanted to do. Like it was just something I knew how to do, and I was like, yeah, okay, like you know, I'll do your hair. And like I did like what, 5 people's hair. That's really it. But it's something. Say you want to do lashes, you want to do nails, you want to do hair, like clothing, reselling sneakers, like you know, do anything. Start something. It is always good for you to start something on a campus, because you're around a whole bunch of people that's gonna pay for that, you know what I mean? And you can literally start your clientele and like commit to it, you know what I mean? Like it's definitely not gonna just boom right away, but commit to it and build a clientele and build the skill of whatever you're doing, and bam baby, entrepreneur. I think I'm a 5. Yes, that leads me to learning how to do at least one thing yourself. Like cut an expense. Say it's like your hair. Say you like are the person that always get your hair done and you're spending hundreds of dollars on your hair. Learn how to do your own hair. You always pay mad money for your nails. Learn how to do your own nails. I know I started doing my own hair. Well, that's because I big chopped. Like I cut all my hair off and I was like, you know, and I'm up here in school. I don't really know anybody in Buffalo. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then some people, like, you just don't trust a lot of people in your hair. Like, you don't trust a lot of people doing your nails. And also, it's a new environment. So, you gotta see who's really the best at what they do. Or, you can teach yourself. And you can learn yourself. Cut an expense, baby. Especially if you don't have an income. Like, I feel like college is where you learn to be financially responsible, you know what I mean, and start gaining some financial independence, because you don't want to be dependent on your parents for too long. You want to learn how to be dependent on yourself, even if like they're still helping you. You just want to learn so that when you graduate, it's not something new and then you're struggling financially because you don't know how to budget, you don't know how to save. 6 credit cards. build your credit. Start, but if like you didn't come into college with a credit card, get a credit card. Because when I tell you, like, people not lying when they say like they look at your credit, because that's the only like way to hold you accountable to your credit. Like your credit score is gonna say everything to anyone that it needs to say. Like, you know, a number, that number is just gonna tell a whole lot about your responsibility. And it sucks that it's like that, but it's like that. And the credit cards I have are Capital One, and I have a Discover student credit card. I like those two. Like, I would say I have my Capital One card for a minute now, probably like 3 years, and I just opened my Discover student credit card. It's very easy. Go on their website, apply for a credit card. Especially if you don't have any credit, then there's no reason for you to not be approved. So start building your credit and just be really responsible with your credit card. Like, don't ever want to spend over 30% of your credit limit, because that's you're being too dependent on your credit card. You know what I mean? And you don't ever want to be dependent on your credit card, because then that's when you go over the 30%. That's when your score starts dropping and all of that, and you don't want that, because you want to have a really good credit score. It's easier to apply for loans, easier to apply for an apartment, easier to get a car. You know what I mean? Like, it just makes your life easier. Get to the nitty gritty. Friend groups or not? I had friend groups freshman year, and that put me in a lot of drama. My situation can definitely be different from your experience. My experience, I don't need a big friend group. Like, I'm okay. Like, I learned my lessons with big friend groups. It's just too much drama, and I was used to being in drama in high school and freshman year, and I was in a little bit of drama. But then, like, you realize, like, you gotta grow out of that. Like, what is drama getting us? Is not getting me a check. You know what? It's not helping me pass my classes. Like, you know, I'm distracted. I'm not focusing on myself. So I would say it depends on you. Like, if you gravitate towards someone and you gravitate towards a group, definitely do not hold back. You know what I mean? As long as they have good intentions. Like, surround yourself with people who have the same goals as you. Y'all all gonna feed off each other. Y'all all gonna motivate each other. That's really good. And I wish I did have a friend group who was like that. I'm not gonna lie. That one friend group, we didn't have drama. We just like fell apart. But everybody else, yeah, drama. And yes, surround yourself with people who you see yourself in. Like, you see the same drive, you see the same motivation, you see the same, like, okay, this is where I want to be, and they working towards where they want to be. They not about the BS. Like, so I would say it all depends on you. If you're away from home, yeah, like, find some friends. Like, because, you know, when you're in those times where you're like homesick, or like you just feel like you don't got nobody, like, you actually really do. So I would definitely say, if you're far from home and you that type of person who's always had friends, or like you get lonely easy and it puts you like in a dark space, definitely like get it don't have to be a friend group. Get one friend, you know what I mean? Like, start off small. You don't need to go rushing into something big, because, you know, like, you never know people's intentions. Like, you just never know. So make sure you put yourself first. Like, knowing what's good for you, knowing what's not good for you. Just rush into a big friend group because you want to have big friends. Like, actually take the time to make the friends, you know what I mean? So that it just all makes sense for you, so that you're not just giving your energy to anybody. Relationships. But like, in college, you're definitely figuring yourself out. So I feel like everyone's figuring themselves out. So if you want to get into a relationship, if you feel like this is your person, and you just know this is your person, and just everything, go for it. Like, definitely go for it. But I'd say, like, live your life a little bit, you know? Like, single. Like, it don't even need to be like trying to like talk to everybody, but just like having fun, and not having that commitment with someone in the back of your head 24/7 all the time. Because when you're in a relationship, like, you can't just think about yourself, you gotta think about your partner. So I say, like, definitely take the first 2 years, like just by it, like single, living your life. So when you get into a relationship, you know exactly what you're looking for. You don't let you getting into a relationship hinder your goals and like derail you. Like you want to be with someone who's only gonna push you to get to those goals, and to do that you gotta know what your goals are. You gotta know where you want to be in life. Join organizations and clubs, pledge, like do something, like just get involved on campus. My campus is small. I go to school in Buff, so there was a lot of parties going on. I'm not gonna lie. Freshman year, I'm learning. I was outside every weekend, like every weekend, if not every weekend, every other weekend I was going to some party, and I enjoyed myself. I had fun. That's why now I don't feel like I need to be going to every party. Like I cannot remember the last time I was to a party in Buffalo, like, to be honest. But that's when I started getting involved on campus, like just keeping myself busy on campus so that I'm not just always in my room and not being productive, because it's really good to be productive. Plus, this is stuff you could put on your resume. You building your resume every time you join a or you take on a leadership role. You are building your resume. That's really good. Like when you're graduating and you're applying to jobs, they want to see that involvement. They want to see if you're able to step up and into a leadership position. You know what I mean? Like just like in high school, applying to colleges, they always tell you extracurricular activities. Do extracurricular activities. Yes. Join orgs, and plus these are people you're gonna know throughout school. Like that's another way to build friendships, through orgs, through clubs. Like I've done a lot. I'm the president of our Black Student Union here on campus. I'm a Walkout Wellness League. It's like a wellness department organization. We do a whole bunch of self-care like events and everything. I was an orientation leader, so last summer I was here for like 2 weeks doing orientation with the new students. Part of Walkout Radio is like our media and entertainment org on campus. Yeah, like get involved, dude. And this is a way to find out what you really want to do, what you're really passionate about, you know? Because you can come in here, you can declare a major, or you can not declare anything, and like you realize, like, is this really what I want to do? Like when I graduate, like, do you see yourself in that field professionally, doing this maybe for the rest of your life? You have to ask yourself those questions, because that's really important. It's really important. You don't want to leave college having no idea, like you don't know what even interests you. You know what I mean? Like this stuff helps you figure out who you are and what you like and what you want and what interests you. Like that's what the whole point of college is. Getting your degree on top of that, you know, just learning more stuff. That brings me to something else I didn't write down. It is okay if you come in and you're like a freshman and you're a sophomore and you don't know what you want to major in. It's okay. It is really okay. I changed my major. I came in as a natural sciences, forensic science major, and I changed my major, I think like the second semester of my sophomore year. Oh. Yes. No. Beginning of my junior year. No. I don't know. It was like 2 years though. I changed my major to political science. Like that's okay. Don't feel like it's a setback. Like you tried it out for a little bit, you figured out it wasn't for you, and now you're trying something new. That's okay. Like don't think about it too much. Make sure you're doing this for you. At the end of the day, you're the one here, you're the one going to those classes. You want to make sure you're interested in your classes. Yeah, because if you're not interested, you're not gonna do your best, because you're just sitting there, and that's a waste of your time. That's a waste of the professor's time. That's a waste of money. It's just a waste. Like make sure you get everything you can, especially because you're paying for it. A lot of people be like, oh, college is a scam, college is this, college is that. People have their opinions. Like I kid you not. Do I think you need to pay thousands of dollars for an education? No, like absolutely not. But if you choose to do that, make sure you're retaining the information and you're using all of your resources. Like get what you're paying for, okay? Because you're paying for it at the end of the day. And definitely just get any and everything out of college, educationally, socially, emotionally. Like, no, you're gonna grow. There's gonna be a huge difference from freshman year you and senior year you. Crystal, freshman year Crystal, and still really like the same person, and that's okay because it's a transition. Like, you know, you're still in your high school mindset. It's only like literally a couple of months, but you graduate in what, like June, and you start school in like August, September. It's a couple of months. You're not gonna be this all of a sudden no mature person. Like, it's highly unlikely. But freshman year Crystal to junior year Crystal, big difference. Like, I don't have that many friends, and I'm okay with that. Like, I don't feel like I need a lot of friends, you know, to feel like I'm just like present. Like, I don't feel like that anymore. I'm way more focused. I switched my major, and it's something I'm actually like doing well in. Like, I'm like, once I switched my major, ooh, them A's just came rolling in. Like, and I'm not mad because I'm really interested in political science. I didn't think I would be, but it's I'm interested in it, so I'm doing better emotionally. Like, them friendships and all that drama I was in freshman year was draining, literally, like, so draining. So I'm better emotionally as well. Like, see, you gotta do stuff for you. Like, you're gonna go through experiences, and just make sure you learn from them. Please learn from them. Everything is a lesson learned. Number 10, self-care. Practice self-care, please. Oh my gosh, it took me to taking a semester off and actually getting into like my mental health and wellness and self-care for me to really apply that when I came back to school. So that, like, that's important. Like, find what helps you, like, be calm, like, or therapeutic things for you, because you have to check in on your mental health and your mental wellness. I promise you, school is challenging. Anything you do is challenging, so you want to make sure your mental, like, you're able to like control it. Like, you're able, like, you allow yourself to feel your emotions and you know how to cope with it. Learn how you're gonna cope with it yourself. Do not just keep it in. I promise you that is not good. It's gonna come out one way, or it's gonna show one way, you know. I like to color. The Wildcat Wellness that I told you about, the wellness org that I'm a part of, they be giving us little coloring sheets. Like, we just, like, anytime we do a table, we put out coloring sheets with like little color pencils, and you know, those go so fast. Like, just coloring, just sitting there, putting on some music and just coloring is so calming. Cleaning your room. What I learned is that when my head, like, when I have so much going on in my head and I'm unorganized, it reflects in my room. Promise you that. Like, if too much going on, my room is gonna be messy, and it just makes so much sense. Like, it's just a reflection. So over time, you're gonna see, like, you're gonna pick up on it. You're gonna notice. Like, ground yourself though, and reset. Like, do what you need to do. Like, cleaning is therapeutic. Put on some music and just start cleaning. And now every time you come into your room, you don't come into like a dirty, like, messy, unorganized room. That makes you feel good. That makes you feel like, okay, like, leveled in your head. You know what I mean? So I love cleaning. I love practicing self-care. So make sure, like, the space you're in is comfortable for you, because you're gonna spend most of your time in your space. So you want to make sure it's for you. Okay, like, create your own space and just everything. Yes, oh my gosh, I love giving advice. So that was it. That is the end of this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if y'all want to see more videos like this. I like doing these talking videos. I'm definitely open to just, like, you know, like, switching up, like, doing any kind of video. I'm not gonna do story times. Those story times are too messy. I don't want to fall into the messy, you know. I like to speak positivity and just, like, anything good for anyone. So yes, like, comment, comment, subscribe, comment anything that you like. Yeah girl, you hit that spot on. Or be like, yeah, like I feel you, but you left out a little bit of this, you know, like come on, like talk to me, y'all. Like I'm talking to y'all, talk to me, talk back to me.